don't think we have to care about the environment? Like, what do you
No, not even a little bit. Like,
not even a little bit?
no. Okay, let me clarify this. I don't throw trash on the ground. Like,
Okay.
I'm not saying like we need to like, trash the environment. Like, but do I believe in climate change? No.
The vast majority, 87% of scientists said that human activity is driving global warming.
Yeah, I don't believe this like at all. Just so you know.
Yeah.
I guess look up the opposite. Right? Instead of looking for what
But
you're
wait a
searching
minute,
for,
but
looking for
why-
what you're not looking
That's
for.
not what I didn't search for it. That's what I found when I searched it.
This could negatively impact all sorts of coastal cities. This could be a gigantic problem. This is not like propaganda that's drummed up by some sort of big business that seeks to make money off of this.
I don't believe it's real. Okay, so I can't
But why?
sit here.
But
I
here's the
can't.
question.
I can't.
But why have a belief? Why have a belief as to whether or not global warming is real or not real?
Because
if
I
you
just
don't have
find
a
that
background
when
in
things
it, you don't
you're
understand
correct.
the science.
You are correct.
But why have a belief in it?
Right. So it's not a belief. It's not a belief in it. I don't believe in it.
How about not have a belief until you
So
really have
okay,
looked
so
at the
you
data?
would prefer if my language, as opposed to admitting that I do not know this, I wouldn't die until I've never made a video, I've never made a public statement. You would have preferred if I had just started by saying,
I don't know.
I have no opinion.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You say
But
I
I
don't
said I didn't know.
No, you say I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. You're saying really clearly that
Yeah.
you don't think it's real.
Show me a
Space
real
satellite.
picture. Show me a real
But
picture.
listen, NASA
Find
does not have one of those satellites.
Fake.
Why does it look fake
It looks
as fuck?
like something you'd see in a movie.
That's because when they do it in a movie, they try to make it look like this, which is what
man.
looks real. Why would it be fake?
Propaganda, man.
Is there a
flat.
photo of this flat Earth?
No, I don't. Like I just said again.
That's what I
There's
asked.
Is there a
there's
photo
no
of
there's
this?
no photo of the flat Earth from space. There's no photo of the round Earth from
That's
space.
not true. That's
That's
not
the
true.
truth. It's all
No,
fake.
those. Why do you say they're fake though?
There's-
What
they look
evidence?
fake. They look CGI.
But you're not an expert in imagery.
Where did you get this information?
Jamie?
Where did you get it?
Where'd I get what?
This information. Where is this coming from?
This is coming off the internet.
Exactly.
The American
So
the
you're
American
reading
Journal-
some information. I'm reading some information
Slow
off
down, slow
off
down,
the internet.
slow
You
down.
didn't go to the
Slow down,
library.
slow
It's
down.
on Wikipedia.
Just slow down.
Eddie, stop
There's
doing that.
sources here. There's a book called the American Journal of Science. I'm sure that a lot
Which
of people
is
respect
which is
that.
bought and paid for.
Well, maybe.
Why would anybody be paying money for people to lie about the world spinning? Eddie, people have known it's spinning forever. That's how the seasons
Gravity,
work.
baby.
That's how you see the sun. We spin around. That's why it
Okay,
makes
explain this to
eclipses.
me. That's why
we
That's why you
age,
can
too.
track time zones. That's why you can put a piece of stick in the ground.
You're saying all the
it
correct
acts
shit.
it acts as a sundial.
I used to say the same
Eddie,
stuff.
you're talking about the
I
Earth being
said this-
flat.
I'm
Thousands of
saying the
scientists
same
have
thing.
looked into it. You think they're all wrong? That's so insane.
You haven't looked into it.
I have.
No, you have.
Oh my God. How could I not have? You don't think I have? Eddie, there's websites dedicated to debunking it. There's so many people working on these things, Eddie. The idea that they're all in on some sort of a giant global lie is insane. But then why are you opposed to two gay people doing that?
It's not about choice. It's about what this institution, marriage is an institution, and what is it, and what purpose does it serve?
I don't think gay people and gay people getting married in any way, shape, or form changes a bond that you have with your wife.
If marriage is not what I'm saying it is, why do we even need it? A thing that actually exists, which are man, woman couples creating babies.
If marriage is only for procreation and to bond a family together, what about people that are deeply in love that never want to have children?
I don't think it's not only procreation.
Right, but if people want to be married and don't want to ever have children, are you opposed to them being married?
I think this will be a couple that is rejecting one of the fundamental aspects of marriage. They should be open to life. I would hope that in the future they would be.
Well, it's just factually inaccurate on so many different levels. I don't understand why you wrote it like that. Like, there's things that you said that I believe that I don't, that I've never said that I do.
It's not correct. That's not the way the body works. That's not the way the digestion system works. When you say that there's a supplement that can prevent you from getting drunk, you're I'm sorry. You are against all reasonably established science, and you're trying to make a buck off of people potentially getting killed. And I had a huge problem with that to the point that I had to turn the show off.
To this
Oh, wait, can
energy.
I
No,
comment on
Gary,
that
you talked
study?
for a long time, and I'm going to talk for as long as I want now.
How does the
Yep.
brain regulate that?
I didn't say it regulated
Well,
that.
hold on,
Does it
Gary,
regulate-
hold on.
That's
So,
fascinating.
but
How does the
it's
brain
muscle-
do that?
Data are very clear on that, Gary. So
No.
yes, they are. Look, we have data.
We can't say things like that, Stefan, because we're going to
All right,
disagree on
well,
what the data
let's
say.
move
okay?
on. You think they ate mostly fish. That's incorrect, okay, according to the data. I remember you saying that in your book, something to that effect.
Stefan, read what you've got in my book. Read what
Okay.
I say.
Anyway,
just read what I say.
Let's go on.
We don't
Let's
have to
go
argue
on.
about it. Read what I say.
I'm going to move on here. Gary, I really continue to get the feeling that you do not understand human energetics. Because that's not how it works.
Well, no, I'm just saying 10 calories stored in the fat tissue. That's
10
just
calories,
mathematics.
10 calories.
I didn't say anything about
Gary,
how much you have to eat.
I'm not done.
Okay, no, but you're insulting me,
Gary.
Stefan. You got to stop doing that, dude.
Gary.
You keep acting like you think I'm an idiot.
All right, are you done now? Are you done?
Can we be clear that we're talking about...
Are you done now?
Can I just finish this?
No, you can't
you
until
can't
I am
attack me
done.
without... No,
Gary,
you can't
you have
attack-
time to respond.
You can respond, write down notes on what you want to respond to, and after he's done, you can talk
Yeah, but
about
we're
it.
going to get
Now,
into a
look,
long
study.
discourse on
Well, listen-
something that's not the point.
Well, let's
No,
find out if
is
it is the point. We
yeah,
don't know what
it
he's
is
going
the
to say.
point. Thank you. Okay.
What do you
It's-
disagree with?
Well, virtually everything.
I saw Tommy Fury box. He is not a boxer.
Well, he's definitely a boxer.
Well, he puts on gloves.
He's definitely a boxer.
We would not know who Tommy Fury was if his last name wasn't Fury.
Probably we wouldn't know as much about him.
I don't.
But he's still a good-looking guy. He's built great. He looks
Well,
like
those are-
he
yeah.
looks the part.
Looks the part.
Look at this. Look at this. He's fighting a professional boxer. The guy's fighting looks good. Dude, you're crazy if you don't think Tommy
No,
Fury's a
I don't
boxer.
think-
Look at that uppercut. Watch this.
Find
Look,
the
just
Tommy
look at
Fury.
this.
Find
Dude,
the Tommy Fury fight. Can you
You're
find me the
just
record of
watch
Volkanovski?
this. Stop. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. You're out of your mind if you
No.
don't. Look at this.
What?
Look
What
at that
you
right
think
hand.
that was in slow motion.
No,
I
it's
think.
not in slow motion.
I think you slowed that down.
No, he is 100% a legitimate professional boxer. If you don't think so, you're just being a hater.
Sports with trans athletes who are competing with with their gender, right? That is a sporting world that I'm more interested in.
If you're a woman and you're a natural woman and you don't take any extra hormones or male hormones, you're not taking steroids or any sort of performance enhancing drugs, you're doing your very best to compete and you're at the top of the heap. But then someone comes along that was a man for 30 years and decides that they're going to be a woman, and this has happened, and literally transitioned a few months ago, and competes as a woman and destroys records and dominates you in that sport. That's not competing on a level playing field. It's not fair. It's as much cheating as taking steroids when the other person doesn't.
I disagree, and I've.
What do you disagree about?
I've already. Well, I don't think that there is such a thing as a perfectly level playing field. I think we decide what kind of playing field we want to have.
Sure, but we do make the distinction where we don't allow men to compete in women's divisions.
And I think that distinction may be breaking down a bit, right? And I think it may be time to break down that distinction a little bit.
So you think that males should be able to compete in the women's division of weightlifting?
No, I don't necessarily. But
they can if they transition.
Well, first of all,
if you're shooting hormones into a child and you're affecting the child's development, you're saying that's not a choice. That's nonsense. Of course it's a choice. You're choosing to chemically change this child's body. It's not scientific, but it is true that women are hardwired to be attracted to confident, athletic men.
I don't know if I agree with that. But
really?
Yeah.
But if you ask girls, like, what are you into? And you say, are you into tall, muscular, confident men who are also nice to you? Jesus Christ, it's going to be off the charts. It's going to be like most of them.
I'm really not sure that's the case.
Really?
Traffic fatalities regarding marijuana have skyrocketed.
Google that, because that's nonsense.
No, we wrote about it live on better.com.
Drunk driving arrests have dropped. What do you mean first of all?
No, we wrote about what the sources are, the original studies.
What?
I don't care about it.
Yeah, you do.
I don't care.
You're the guy that thinks people should be able to do whatever. You're a free market guy,
that's
right?
what I just said.
So if you're a free market guy, why wouldn't you be in support of something, whether it's the most beneficial
I just said I am.
or equally beneficial?
Just said I am.
But you're not necessarily, because
I
you're
am.
denying.
But because right
you're
now of the
denying things that are good. And don't shore, man. Just like you don't shore turmeric, you don't shore ginger, you don't shore a reduced sugar diet. All those things that reduce inflammation are good for you.
I don't buy that smoking marijuana would be as beneficial as a reduced sugar diet.
Since marijuana legalization, highway fatalities in Colorado are at near historic lows.
You haven't bringing up the source that you want to find.
Washington
Bring
Post.
up the study right there. Yeah, Washington Post. Bring up the study that we wrote. We wrote about it on our website.
Look, I don't care about your website. Since marijuana marijuana legalization highway fatalities in Colorado
Since you
are
called me
at
hold on a second.
near
Since you called me
historic
Since you called me